Play. All right, welcome to our team call. It is, let's see, June 25th, Tuesday, June 25th, and we are going to talk about a little bit more about Morning Meltdown 100, how we could maybe do a customer appreciation event and what June will look like, and then answer any questions. So this one will be, I'll just cover stuff really quickly, and then we'll do questions. But first, we are going to start sharing my screen. I say this, and then I'm like, where'd all my pictures go? There they are. Okay. So here we go. Wanted to give big shout outs to Ashley, Brooke, and Robert, and Neil and Paula, all for having one new coach join their team this month. And we are at Success Club. A lot of us are at Success Club too. I think Ashley said that she had helped another person with a pack today, maybe another one. So I know that she will have another point up on the board. And all of us are at 2. Brooke, Heather, Morgan, Neil, Paula, and myself all at 2 points. I know that we've kind of had a little bit of back and forth about volume, Success Club, all of that. So I think a lot of us were a little bit kind of hiccuping there, but we're going to get back to it because I know with this launch, we're all really excited. Let's see here. I'll just close this. Now you guys are just seeing on my screen. Whatever, you can see my dreams. That's cool. Okay, so this is our Race to Diamond graphic, and these are our coaches that have said that they would like to get to Diamond. So we have Ashley over there who has 6 active coaches, Brooke who has 5 active coaches, 1 that is an Emerald, Neil who has 2 Emerald and 6 coaches, Heather who has 3 active coaches, Paula who has 2 active coaches, Emily would like to start her journey, and then let's see, we have Casey who has 1 coach and myself who has 2 active coaches. So that's where we're at with those ones. Pretty cool. And Bethany, if you want to be on that list, you tell me and I'll put you on our Diamond list. And okay. And this graphic hasn't changed. So this one really won't change month to month, except for the Diamond and when a new coach earns their first Success Club points in the month. But this kind of just shows where our team is at in getting to Elite. So in order to get to Elite, we do have to have 5 diamonds created on our team this year. And then anytime any coaches that enrolled in 2018 or in 2019 hit Success Club, their face will go over here, and that will give us points towards Elite. And then anytime a brand new coach hits Success Club in their first or second month as a new coach, that gives us another point. And then over here, acquisition PV. Oh, hey, Meg. Welcome to the call. And anytime we have acquisition PV, so this is basically when there is a combined PV of 2,500 from any 2019 coach order or new customer orders, we get to fill in one of these bubbles. So we're still ranked in the top like 300 of the coaches, maybe we're in the 400s now. So we're still up there. We're still definitely on our path, but it's still something that's doable as a team. So I'm going to stop my screen share, but wanted to show you guys all of that recognition stuff. So next is Morning Meltdown 100. So if you guys have questions as we're going over any of this, by all means, just like speak up. I'm going to show you a little bit. I just realized you were completely out. It was just me. What up? But yeah, so Morning Meltdown 100. This is a brand new workout program that's coming from Beachbody. Anybody who orders a challenge pack this month gets a promo code for a discount on their Morning Meltdown pack. So still help people with this, even if they're wanting to do Morning Meltdown, because Morning Meltdown doesn't really start, honestly, until like August. It starts July 29th. So if somebody's interested in that, if you're sending out a sample workout or you've had somebody that's seen it or on your social media or asked what it's about, or they're in the Be Well community and they're asking what it's about, go ahead and make sure that they're active on Shakeology, that they have Beachbody On Demand now so that they can go ahead and start getting into shape. They're not waiting a month. Maybe instead they need to focus just on nutrition. Figure out where their needs are, and maybe they need to focus just 2 solid weeks where they're just like, I'm going to just work on my meal prep and following my containers or following my 2B Mindset Plate It method. So whatever it is that they need, listen in for that, but allow them to sign up this month. The price will literally level out for them. If they decide to join in with Morning Meltdown, it would be similar to them getting a challenge pack next month versus like them getting the discounted challenge pack this month and the promo code next month. So one thing that was talked about there was a call last night that we kind of got invited to last minute. And I think a lot of us were on that one and we were like, wow, there's some really good information on here. And it was, here, let me tile us all like this way. And it was really cool because one thing that she talked about that I was kind of like, that's a good idea. And I hadn't thought about was doing, you're really not allowed to call them flash sales anymore, but doing a customer appreciation event for one day only to get some challenge packs sold this month, so that we can help some people. Or maybe they're not ready for a challenge pack, but they're ready to get the Ultimate Portion Fix Kit, or they're ready to just try Energize, or they're ready for just Beachbody On Demand. And basically anybody who orders will go into a drawing, and the drawing will be for, I don't know, maybe we'll make the drawing for Energize for all we know. And then the other thing that I was thinking is anybody who actually orders, going ahead and getting them the book Miracle Mornings, because we're focusing on mornings. And if they order a challenge pack, that is, if they order a challenge pack or Shakeology on Home Direct, maybe something that is, if they order something that is like $100 or more, so that way you're not like out a bunch of money or anything, you would get them a book. So that is something that I kind of liked the idea of when it was mentioned on the call last night, to do some sort of customer appreciation event this month to kind of help some of us close out this month, as well as to just like make it really exciting for some of these people that are like, yeah, I tried that Morning Meltdown 100 workout and I want to do it, but like not making them wait a whole month before they can do anything. This is a long launch period. So like, why don't you go ahead and start them with Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, or with Beachbody On Demand and Energize and Recover, and let them do the 21-day fix and let them learn some nutrition. Maybe they get Ultimate Portion Fix, or maybe they get 2B Mindset. So that's really where we were at. One thing that I was thinking with this customer appreciation event was I had thought about doing a live workout on Saturday, this Saturday, because I thought more people might be able to hop on that than if I did one during Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday during the day. And so I was kind of considering doing that, but then I don't know if I would want a customer appreciation event literally on like the last day to order, like on Saturday, because I don't really want you guys to have to work all weekend, if that makes sense too. So we could do a customer appreciation event on Friday, and then on Saturday we can just, in celebration, just go ahead and do a virtual workout together if we wanted to, if people wanted to, or we don't have to even do the virtual workout. So anybody have any feedback, thoughts, or what does this sound to you guys? Like, I really want this to be like a, yes, I want to do it, or no, I don't, or I don't really know what this would mean kind of thing. Like, where are you guys at?
I have a question. What do you mean by the last day to order on Saturday?
Okay, so the end of the month is Sunday. Sunday's the last day of the month. And so if we could do a customer appreciation event before that last day of the month, so that you're really not having to work all weekend, is really my thought, is just so that you're not having to fill out share cards or explain things to people. And there's really not like that much to explain once people go through the details forms and stuff. So just kind of telling them like, hey, if you want in on this appreciation event where everybody who orders is getting their name into a drawing for a tub of Energize, then you need to order by, Sunday night at 10 p.m. So that's kind of where I was thinking with that. Or if you're doing if we do the giveaway where we're like, which I still think we would all have to just do it, where it's like, actually, I'll just do it. Like if you guys don't, if you're like, hey, I'm really not willing to give that up, I will buy the Miracle Morning book for your customer. If you're just like, I'm not going to buy it for them. If they order a pack, or if they order something over $100 value.
Okay.
They would also, every one of them would get the Miracle Mornings book so that they could participate in morning time with us next month. Because come July, what I was thinking is the first week of July, just kind of really like all of us getting excited, all of us ordering our Morning Meltdown workout program, getting that in the mail, showing that excitement. The second week, like doing a week of, and I will be glad to run this one. And if somebody else like wants to chime in here, like I'm totally fine with that too. But I like love morning times, and I've done a couple of free groups for mornings. And so just kind of running a group for mornings. I was just going to do it all in the Be Well community, just so that we didn't have to be in another Facebook group, because I think we're all in there. And then basically like running like we're just going to practice mornings. And anybody that's been interested in morning mindset, just get in there. Like, practice your mornings with us. There's like 5 workouts now that you can access for free without even getting a Beachbody On Demand membership. If they want to stay in, they either order a Morning Meltdown challenge pack between the 15th and the 18th as a customer. If they want to be a coach, they can order before then. if they want to stay in our groups, and then if they don't want to stay in our, or if they, and so they could order a challenge pack, or they could at least get Beachbody On Demand 3 months. And you could also give them, you know, Energize. You could say like, and get a tub of Energize or something, whatever it is that you would like for your customer, whatever their needs are. Go from there. So maybe Morning Meltdown's not their program, but maybe they just need Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, like, or maybe they need Ultimate Portion Fix and Shakeology. Figure out what's right for them. But basically, all of those customers, we can have free customers in Be Well community, like people that haven't bought anything in Be Well community, seeing that excitement of us ordering. Like, I will give a shout out each time one of y'all says like, hey, I bought my challenge pack. I will be like, awesome. I'm going to do a shout out for you in the Be Well community. I'll tag you. And then like everybody go, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like that's the pack I got, or, oh, I got this pack, or whatever it is. And then kind of build that excitement. So these customers are seeing it. And then the next week we would just really say, okay, we're going to practice our morning time. Those of you that signed up in June, you probably already have the book Miracle Morning. We're going to follow some of those practices. If you didn't sign up in June, that's okay. You don't have to have the book Miracle Morning. We're going to just do our morning practice. And then we will give out every day. We'll link out like a free workout that they can try from Beachbody that's not on Beachbody On Demand. Like, you know how if you just go to like Shift Shop, you can just do the Shift Shop workout. Same with like Lift 4, and I think now with Morning Meltdown. So, so just like giving that to those people, like showing them the value of a community, and then saying, okay, guys, we are launching this new program. We would love for you to join in. If you decide that Beachbody isn't for you, we'll take you out of this group so you don't get all the notifications and stuff. So we would then still do our group on the app, I think, because I think a lot of us really do love the app, but the community part of Facebook and like the constant like reminders and dings and stuff would, I think, build some engagement. So I know I talked about like 2 different launches right within there, because we talked about like the end of this month, getting people in, and then we talked about getting people into our Morning Meltdown group next month. But that's why it's like, we won't, like if we don't do anything right now, then honestly, most of us probably aren't going to help new people get started this month. And I know like all of us probably wanted to help more than one person get started, right?
Okay, so you're saying like we would get people started like by Sunday with either Ultimate Portion Fix or just bought or Sweet Mindset or something, whatever it is that they need, and go ahead and get them started with an incentive by Sunday, and then just have them in the Be Well or Facebook community until the launch of Morning Meltdown 100, just so that we can have something to, I don't want to say like something to invite to, so that we're I guess I'm having a hard time saying this. Just so that we're still signing people up by the end of this week. Is that what you're saying? But then also,
yeah. So sort of. So I know it's like a little confusing. So basically, there's going to be 2 different things that we can invite to. This week, if you've had somebody, like, have you guys given a sample workout to anybody for Morning Meltdown? Yes. So if you've given that sample workout to somebody, and then they're like, well, that was cool. They don't see this whole community. They don't see all of us like getting to do like commenting on each other's stuff in the Challenge Tracker app, or when the Facebook group used to be active in the Facebook group. So they don't get to see all of that fun side of this. And that's really what people like come and stay for normally. Yes, a lot of people like love the workouts once they start to do them, but that encouragement side is something that I want them to see. And so that's why I'm like, just put them in there. We'll do like a mini, like, and maybe we need to focus, maybe we don't need to focus on all of the options that Beachbody has right now for this month. But I guess here, do you guys want to hit Success Club this month? Like, I don't care either way. Like, do you guys want to? Do you guys care to? Or do you just want to say like, I want to move on to next month? Like, I know we want to. So, but if you guys are just like, I don't really.
I want to. Because I'm one person away, so I'm like, I want to.
Yeah. And I know we don't have to have a group to make it happen. But sometimes those, like having that sale, like where there's an incentive does help. I know like the other thing, I know that Anita and I are going to go live in the What is Health and Fitness coaching group. So like, again, we're cross doing things, which is frustrating. But we've got to just get our schedule better. So I don't know. Do you want to skip this pause this for a moment, but move to July and just move to Morning Meltdown specific? No, yes. Brooke, ask your questions. Be honest with it. Like, yeah.
I think I'm just having a hard time, I guess, understanding the order of everything that you're saying and like everything that you are saying for us to do.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So from now until this month, if we want to help people, and we don't have to have a group for this, like we don't have to do a group. We don't have to put this like all out and be well. You can just talk to people privately and be like, hey, we've got really good sales going on right now. If you want to order, I'm personally going to be sending you a book called Hello Mornings, or excuse me, called Miracle Mornings, because next month we're going to focus a little bit more on morning time. Just wanted to kind of put that in there. So I'm going to give you like something really good that would benefit you. And then anybody who orders between now and the end of the month, my coach and our team are putting your name into a drawing for a tub of Energize.
Okay.
So that's really all that is. We can do that in a private Facebook group, or we can not. And I said just then until the end of the month. Again, I kind of still feel like I want to put the deadline as do it by Saturday, just so that you guys aren't scrambling on the last day of the month.
Yeah, I think
that can be tricky. Like that can get hard. So
okay.
does that simplify that part?
Yeah. Yeah, now I understand. So then you're saying next month we would just be focusing on Morning Meltdown 100, right?
Yeah, next month would be like Morning Meltdown 100 focus. So like the first week of the month, maybe just talk about like what's changed for your own morning time, or what's changed for your fitness time, or what's changed for your mindset. Anybody that's engaging, that's interested, then you would just say like, hey, do you want like for this month, we're doing something special. You can be in our fitness community, and you can just participate alongside of us. The second week of the month, let me just say those dates really quick. The second week of the month, we're going to focus on so the 8th, wow, this is Summit. The 8th through the 12th, we're going to focus on morning times. So we're just going to we're going to give you guys a free workout for like, I think we have 5 now. Maybe we have 4. I'll have to look again. We're going to give you each a free workout that you can do every day, so that you can kind of see what some of our workouts are like. And then if you love the group and you decide that you want to be one of my customers, awesome. If it's just not for you, then we can take you out of the group so you're not getting notifications.
Okay. So you're talking about offering this to people like in the Facebook group, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, offering them to join the Facebook group, the Be Well community. Yeah.
And then just giving them like the free workout for a week.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and we'll like list those. I think that there's actually a unit that has those listed, but we can basically just like rebump those. Like I know like Emily Brower has made like a pretty graphic before in the past that had like which workout was each day. And I don't know if that was for the free ones or if that one was for bod, so I'd have to look. But I mean, it wouldn't be hard to put that up together and just put like, okay, hey, workouts this week. And then like every day I want you to focus on your morning time. And I think that the posts that are already scheduled in there from that mama, what is that noise? Is that Braylon? That Mamapreneur VA, that system that we bought, they're all pretty much focused on Miracle Morning, on Morning Meltdown and morning times anyways. So.
Okay, I understand now. I think I'm getting
Okay. Yeah. I know. Sorry. I know that was a little confusing. Sorry. I'm like it's Braylon. It's not you. It's the kid. So that's really where I'm at. Like, I think if you need to offer an incentive this month, and then if you're just like, I don't really like, I'm cool. If somebody wants to join this month, awesome. Like, I know for me, I've invited a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people, but I'm also talking to a lot of people right now about Morning Meltdown. So I'm going to start talking to those people tomorrow about what their goals are. And if they have any nutrition goals, I want them to go ahead and start. Like, I don't want them to wait until July 29th to start their program, or even July 15th when they can order Morning Meltdown. Like, I don't want that for them, because that's going to lose some of their momentum. So anyways, that's where I'm at, where I'm like, I'm going to help them gain their momentum by like giving them a book that's all about like getting your morning time right, so that once Morning Meltdown comes, they can really be in that right mindset to do that morning workout, to do their mindset in the morning.
Okay. So. Yeah, I'll probably offer an incentive Nobody ever goes for it when I do, but I'll probably do it anyway.
Well, and the other incentive is they get a tub of Energize. Like Neil and I will do a tub of Energize as long as we have some orders coming through.
Well, how many? Yeah, I mean, we haven't. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah. So we'll do a prize. Just say like our upline coaches are going to do a big prize at a drawing valued at about $40 because I think that's how much it costs for us. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all I had about Morning Meltdown 100. Yeah, because I know that last night in the call, she had talked about a 24-hour appreciation event. And that's really why I'm saying, like, offer your customers this, but only do it for, like, a brief time period. And that's where I was at, where we could, like, we have different ways that we could do it. We could do it where it's in the Facebook group and actually, like, put out there, hey, these are some of the packs that if you got, you would be entered into our drawing for a tub of Energize. So if that would help build momentum.
So would that be okay, even if it's people like, so my Facebook group obviously is a different group than yours.
Right.
Would I just could I just tell you my people, or how would I get my people entered into your drawing?
Yeah, you could just tell me your people that order. Yeah, you just tell me your people. You're welcome to copy any of the posts out. You're welcome to also, like, if it's somebody that's, yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So, and I've done, like, we've hosted a couple of those appreciation events where it's like, hey, here's like 5 different things. If you order any of these 5 things, your name goes into the drawing. So I think it would be Shakeology on Home Direct. The only problem with that one is that will not get them a promo code for Morning Meltdown 100. But if that's all that they need, then that's all that they need. Like, that's totally fine. We'll still put you in the drawing. The 2B Mindset and Shakeology Challenge Pack, the Ultimate Portion Pick and Shakeology Challenge Pack, and we'll add the option with or without BOD, because that next month they could get BOD with 2B Mindset if they want to, like if they just want to focus on nutrition. And then, yeah, maybe a 3-day refresh and Shakeology Challenge Pack to help some of those people that, and that would be better for them too, because it's only $10 more than if they're just going to get Shakeology. And then they have a challenge pack so that they get that Morning Meltdown promo code. So really just saying, like, these packs will get you entered into a tub of, like, a drawing for a tub of Energize. And your coach probably has an incentive gift. I will be doing Miracle Morning Book.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense? Does this help?
I think so.
I feel like we're all just like, no, doesn't help.
No, I'm just trying to listen to it. I had kids screaming, so I think I got it. I think I understand.
Okay.
I think that would be good. So, like, we all each do a little incentive, like the Miracle Morning Book, and then everyone that orders gets into a drawing for a tub of Energize.
Yeah.
But it's only certain. We're going to limit it to certain packs.
Yeah, it has to be a challenge pack, or like your order has to be above $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think.
And we'll just highlight a couple of the challenge packs, and I'll put like a little note in there. Like, and so I will put a promo in Be Well Community kind of sharing this, so that some of our older customers that are in there that maybe just aren't on anything, or because, like, really the thing is we really need people to experience, like, nutritional changes and Beachbody, like, workout changes, because I know with our community, like, we're not, like, super strong on the nutritional side all the time. Like, I know it, and it stems from me and Neil. Like, we like our pizza and stuff. Like, we're not gonna, like, lie to you guys and tell you that we don't eat cupcakes and pizza. And cake. There's Neil staring at some cake right now, you guys. It's pretty ridiculous. But it's just like, if we can. But Neil and I have really thought about how, like, the rest of our day is so, like, vegetables, like, so clean based, and it's because we've had Beachbody stuff for a while, because, like, what Autumn has taught us and what Alana has taught us. And so it's like, I just want people to, like, experience that and do that for a couple of weeks, and then really start to, because I think that that mindset shift that they can experience from, like, how food feels for them could help them to get more excited about their workout in the morning. It could help them keep on track and could help them seeing results. So that's why I think focusing on nutrition packs, like anything that's more of our nutritional packs, will help. Plus, it will help some of those people that have been with us for a while and maybe they've kind of leveled out, they're stagnant. They need a 3-day refresh challenge pack to kickstart them. They need, they need to try to really focus on their 2B mindset, or they haven't gotten 2B mindset yet and they need to try that nutritional program, or they haven't gotten Ultimate Portion Fix, they need to try that nutritional program. So that's really what this one is for a 24-hour nutrition focus. We will scratch the idea of doing a group workout, of doing a virtual workout. We're just going to scratch that idea because it's just too much to handle. Unless if I just do a pop-up one, but basically just doing on Friday, a 24-hour appreciation event. Anybody that orders between Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m. So basically anytime Friday to Saturday at 10 p.m., we'll go into that drawing for Energize. And then your coach will give you a gift, like a little book. Does that help? Does that make it better? Clearer for how we're going to do this month. And then next month, any of those people, even if you add somebody into the group, into your group, Brooke, or if you add somebody into my group, into Be Well, any of those people, I do not mind if they stay in the community so that they can see the excitement about Morning Meltdown, when I shout you guys out for ordering your packs, or when I shout out a customer for ordering her pack, so that they can see that. And then they can also get those free workouts the second week of the month, so they can see us going to Summit together, so they can see all of these really amazing things that Beachbody has to offer. And maybe that will help us with this particular launch, and just helping some of those customers. You can just say hey, it's cool that you didn't want to get in, it's cool that you didn't order anything from the sale. I still want you to be part of this community, for the next 2 weeks, just so that you can kind of feel it out and see if it's something that you would want to be with in the long run. So, and I think, Brooke, your group is a free group too, right? Your group is an open group. So you're welcome to just take my posts and just copy them into your group after I do them for the packs and stuff, and just do that there. And then just tell me hey, these girls ended up ordering something.
Awesome.
Yep. That help? Does that help this month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do what?
That cleared it up. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry. I know I'm not terrible at communication, but I'm also not always the best. All right. Bethany, do you have anything? Meg, do you have anything that you want to add?
No, I think that sounds good.
Okay. Ashley typed that makes sense. Meg might be with her littles too, so that's probably why her and Ashley are both. Okay. I'm looking at my thing. That's all I had. By the way, I found out what was wrong with the tracker info group. I'm not making any sense right now. I found out what was wrong with the posting schedule in the Challenge Tracker app. Emily Brower pointed out, she was you just need to switch the rows of the dates. You have the first date, and it just needed to be. Anyways, I'm not making any sense right now because I'm brain dead. But basically, Emily figured out why we were all posting on the wrong date, and I just literally switched the columns. And I was that makes a lot more sense.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was I didn't she was the first person that pointed that out, and I was oh, I totally get it. The first date that you see, you would think that that's the date that you post. I get it. Whereas really the first date that you saw was the post from that. Anyway, I was wow, that took us all months to figure out. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So Morning Meltdown 100. I'm still promoting for any coaches or anybody new that wanted to join in as a coach to order their pack early so that they can get, I think all coaches get 10 workouts right away. So we get 10 workouts before it actually launches. And then all of my customers, I really am encouraging them to order from the 15th until the 18th, and then starting a new tracker app group that day, the 18th. And then basically just kind of preparing people for 2 weeks to just look over your program materials. As soon as your book comes in, look at your B100 book. Look at your program materials online and just get familiar with what nutritional program are you following, because you can follow 2B Mindset, you can follow Ultimate Portion Fix, or there's a nutrition plan that comes with the program. So just look at whatever ones you have access to and decide which one works best for you. And some people, if they're storing the challenge pack, they'll do the Morning Meltdown 100 one. And then next week's call, guys, it's not me talking about confusing stuff. We have a guest speaker. And she's just going to focus on mindset and really sharing your heart on social media in a way that's authentic and true to you. I'm really excited for that. Her name's Haley. She's going to be awesome. So, anything else that you guys do have? We have 8 more minutes. Is there anything else that you guys are like, hey, I want to cover this or have questions about this? Like anything.
What day is the 18th on?
It's like on a Thursday. So it's not like a typical start date of a challenge group. It is, so it gives us a week and a half basically of prep. Let me look. Yeah, the 18th is on Thursday. And we can move it to the 22nd of the start date. Yeah.
I was just curious, like, is there a reason that you picked that day? Like, I'm just curious.
I picked the day. I picked customers order between the 15th and the 18th for the pure factor of shipping. Like, I want you to get your stuff. I want you to get your box. I want you to get your book. I want you to get everything in before the program actually starts on the 29th, because it's really nice for them to have their Shakeology ready or their Energize and Recover, or I know some of these come with like beach bars and power greens. It's just really nice for them to have everything in their hands. So that's why I'm really just saying like order between them. We don't actually have to start it on the 18th. It's just kind of like people will order and then they're like, okay, what's next?
Yeah, if you have people if you have people waiting to get it or want to get it, just have them order within that first window.
Mm-hmm. And if they don't, like maybe you don't have your people ready and waiting, like we should probably have some people ready and waiting if we kind of follow this like path of, hey, like I just want you to fill out my group for the next 10 days. I just want you to try to work out with us for the next like 5-10 days. Like what if you get them started at the first of the month versus the middle of the month? And I say 10 days because I'm not counting weekends. I'm not going to try to count weekends for these people that are brand new. And so basically just like, I want you to hang out with us for a little while and just see what it's like. And then have that ongoing conversation behind the scenes. Like, oh, do you think you want to order one of those packs? Like, do you think you want to do the Morning Meltdown program with us? Just have them ready and just really truly just explain, like, I really would like for you to get your order in before the 18th so that your pack comes in. Like
okay, so you're saying that the 18th is like the last day that they should order?
Really it is, because Beachbody's shipping can take up to 10 business days. So like counting back, like that's 10 days.
Okay.
And that's really like, I used to work with a lot of people from Alaska. And so like a lot of them, like they had to have those 10 days or their kit wouldn't be there in time. Because a lot of us here, like in the continental states, it's like 5 days. But I still go with the 10-day just because you never know. And but yeah, that's really the only reason why I say like do it those days. But if you don't have somebody that's ready, or maybe you just started the conversation, they can order like anytime. Anybody can order anytime. And if they're not interested in Morning Meltdown, but they want support in somewhere else, like they can still order. They can still, like, we all have that Facebook group. We all have our own, like we all have that together. We all have Be Well Community together. And like Brooke says, she has her Facebook group. So there's always a place for them. Yeah. Most confusing call ever? Maybe?
Yeah, not the most confusing.
Not the most confusing. It wasn't a volume call.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just a schedule call, which Tamara is not my favorite either, but it is what it is. We gotta try to, and that's the other thing too. I would like for us to all have helped a couple more people before the end of the month, because it's so much more fun when you have those new people joining and that energy that brings. It can just be really, really, really fun. And so I'm really seeing this launch as like one that's going to be like really fun. And then this end of the month as like, we can still really help a couple people start their nutrition journey or their 21-day fix journey, whatever it is before, which will help them with their morning meltdown if they decide to do that. Or maybe they don't do that one, but they're already started and they got a really great incentive and, and they got a super mega discount because like this month is ridiculous how cheap everything is. So, all right. Good. Any other questions? I didn't take a picture. All right, I'm going to snap a screenshot. I know we don't have Brooke anymore, but I'm going to snap a screenshot. Cheers. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your evening. If anything comes up, just ask in in Team Give Fam or in the Voxer chats, whichever one. And
is this in the Google Calendar, like what we're supposed to be inviting to and everything?
I think it's not yet, but it will be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. I'll put it in there.
Okay, thank you.
Remember, that's just www.tinyurl.com coaching.com/bewelllinks. So, I think it's in the last email that you guys probably got about coaching.
Yeah.
Like it was probably in the Sunday in the email I sent you. All right. All right, actually, you try to get some sleep, girl.
Go to bed.
Bye.
They're all hopped up. All right.